Hello and welcome to the channel. We are here today at Swanwick Marina, courtesy of the lovely people at Clipper Marine, to have a look at the Bavaria SR38 hardtop. Now this was previously the SR36, but they've had a bit of a jiggle around with the lineup names, so they make a little bit more sense and more relevant to the actual physical size of the boat. We'll start on the aft deck here with this high-low bathing platform, and the sort of signature part of the SR range is this really clever switchable dining lounging area. So at the moment you can see it's set up for lounging. Underneath here is a pop-up table, so you can effectively raise that table up and make it a seating eating area, just like we have over here on the SR41. But if you want a little bit more dining space, this bolster here will then pop the other way like that and give you back some seating for dining. Engine access is down there, and then this table, as you would imagine, pops out, folds over, giving you more dining space. And because this is effectively the hardtop boat, glazing infills this whole area between the hardtop and the rest of the boat. So you only need to zip in the back section here, and you have a fully inboarded, contained boat. We will go and have a quick look around the foredeck before it looks like it might rain. Great grab handles up here. This is the hard top version, as we say, so obviously the whole upper section is hard and not canvas. You then do still get a fixed sliding roof, but it's a little bit smaller of an aperture than on the soft top version. Still very capable. Great spot for sunbathing down there. We head forward, have the usual foredeck area for Bavaria with the sun cushions laid out, drinks holders, grab rail, access to the fore cabin down there, anchor locker access down there, and a little dive platform or a seat. We then head back down the other side. Surprisingly wide side deck spoiler this side, which is really, really nice. We then drop down in here, tuck around the slightly smaller pinch point, but nevertheless very capable. And that leads us to the galley on the starboard side, galley up, fusion stereo, sink. This whole section, this big cover here, drops down and covers this area off. Neat to see there's a little griddle down there, twin burner hob, and then below us here we have fridge and storage. And this is quite clever as well. This little section here lifts out when you're cooking or when you're not cooking, and drops back in when you are cooking to stop you splashing the back of the helm seat. So you've got all that dining, entertaining, lounging area there. And up opposite the helm station, the port side, is little seat, companion seat, and this rather fabulous forward-facing sun lounger, benefiting obviously from the sun when it's coming out through that open hardtop. Little opening window there, pop-up bolster, fairly standard layout. She's on Volvo Pentas, so throttle controllers, joystick, trim tabs, usual selection of switches, and then the Simrad twin glass bridge screen. We then head forward down a few steps, drops us down into the saloon. You'll first notice there is a separate bulkhead between the fore cabin versus the smaller variant. Little sort of coffee station down there with a fridge, storage above. You can see that glazing above us here, mirror throwing some light back into the rest of the cabin, and then port side, very nice little dinette with a movable cushion down there. Behind us here we have another fridge. Potentially, is it a fridge? He says. No, it's just storage. And then you've got the fusion stereo and the Bavaria control panel there with some additional cupboards up there. So we then head forward to the forward cabin. Full beam double berth there. You can see hatch above us, windows, whole windows on both sides, and then there is big wardrobes both sides as well, one behind me. So then head back out of here, shut that door. You've only got the single shared heads across this whole boat. Again, really about maximising space. So it's a wet loo in there effectively, so a shower with a loo in it, handheld shower. There's a door there to stop the water coming out, and then you have a vanity unit down there with a porcelain basin, light through the window, and then an opening port light and mirrored storage above. So behind this door is then the aft cabin, which is actually surprisingly capable. For starters, there's lots of headroom. There is some cutaways, obviously, to give you a bit more headroom. I'm 1.73 m. You have then got double hull windows, which does put a lot of light in here. And also you'll notice as you come in, there's a sort of single bed slash say chaise lounge. And then underneath here, we have 2 single beds. I'm judging by the amount of infill cushions there that there is an option to infill that and make it a double bed. So there you go. Unfortunately, we are at a show, so the engine bay is out of action at the moment. So unfortunately, say engine access is down there, but it's a little bit jammed up with covers and bits and pieces. So we will leave it, but it is Volvo painted D4 300. There's a couple of those in there. So we'll say thank you very much for Clipper Marine for letting us have a look around this rather lovely Bavaria. Do like and subscribe, it makes a massive difference to us on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time round. Thank you very much for watching.